Ready? I'm kind of having fun. I think I just want to talk for a while. Can you back it up, please?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm ready now. I graduated with a Bachelor of Mathematics degree, which gives me, I had pretty good marks, and that provides me with a little better than average grasp of numbers and patterns. In recent years, I've encountered a pattern that changed the way I see the world, and it affected me profoundly. Prior to chaos theory, science used linear graphs, such as this one, to try and understand the world around us. Classical science plotted points, and anything outside those smoothly plotted curves was considered statistical noise of little interest. Chaos theory changed all of that. It provides a very robust and complex way of understanding that's much closer, much more representative of the natural world. The irregular side of nature, the discontinuous and the erratic, had always puzzled science. Chaos theory provides simple mathematical models that include infinite levels of detail, discontinuities, and self-similar patterns that repeat themselves, as well as unpredictability. Truly strange things for mathematical formulae to deliver. This illustration of a chaotic model demonstrates some of the attributes of these systems. The patterns seem to repeat themselves at all scales, and yet they change subtly all the time. Now, these models have been analyzed at scales ranging from the size of a galaxy right down to the subatomic level, and these similar patterns repeat themselves and change subtly at all scales. Natural systems, in natural chaotic systems, future behavior is totally dependent on initial conditions. Also, the outcome from a given starting point cannot be predicted. It's because tiny changes in initial conditions can yield wildly varying results. Interestingly, these little points that tiny changes can yield great impact are pervasive. They're very commonplace. Another interesting thing about these models is that they cross the boundaries of just about all disciplines. They look at things as a whole, and they provide a deeper, broader, more general way of understanding. Very interesting. But the most amazing thing about these models is how they correlate so closely to things we can see in nature. The changing patterns of clouds, the dripping of a faucet, the infinite level of detail that occurs at all scales in nature, turbulence, like the point at which a plume of smoke changes from smooth to churning, the variations in shapes, such as those in snowflakes and in galactic clusters of stars, the branching patterns that occur in lightning and in tree branches, and the repeating but subtly different patterns that occur in all living things. All of this complexity can be represented using very concise, chaotic models. Humans are part of nature. All kinds of human stuff can be modeled using chaos as well, like the behavior of clusterings of cars on the freeway, the patterns that lead to violent conflict, changes in public opinion, the beating of a human heart. In natural systems, including human ones, tiny changes in initial conditions can cause significant and unpredictable impacts. Chaos dismisses the notion of deterministic behavior, that everything runs like clockwork. What this implies is that everything you or I do can have huge consequences. This gives me a sense of hope and a sense of empowerment. What we do matters. For example, Ignite may not seem like a big deal to you, but Ignite connects extraordinary people, and the exchange of ideas and passions can cause remarkable things to occur in our community and beyond. These notions also make me want to tread softly on this earth, to walk with care, as every footstep potentially can have huge consequences. My glimpse of chaos pulled aside but one veil of understanding. In so doing, it very vividly illustrated, to me at least, that there is an infinite amount that I cannot ever comprehend. Now these number of veils of understanding must be as complex and varying as the patterns of a chaotic system. Confronting the magnitude of my stupidity has been humbling, but also Seeing so clearly that the universe has so much that I can never ever comprehend has returned a sparkle of magic to the way I perceive the world, a sparkle that I appreciate very much. This has been my personal response to a beautiful and awe-inducing way of seeing the world, and I hope it's piqued your interest too. Thank you.